The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right. What's up, everybody? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. What's up, everybody? What's up, all my AT2bers? Welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. Baby, I am back. But I didn't leave y'all for too long. Did y'all like Judge Velvet? Let me put a heart, put some hearts in the chat if you love the Judge Velvet skit that I released the other day. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Like I said, I want to bring more creativity to the channel, so I appreciate all of y'all. But I wanted to go ahead and play this Wendy Williams clip so we can go ahead and dissect this real quick. Now, I am doing the whole share screen stuff. I'm a rookie at this. You know, I don't have receipts that I show every show. You know, usually it's just me talking, you know, because I'm entertaining enough. I don't have to show receipts all the time. You know what I mean? But here we go. Let's listen to it together.
Hey, Mom, how you doing?
Hi.
How's your morning going?
It's just after 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm doing okay, you know? Beautiful sky. It's nice being here.
How
Well, I'm here in Florida, and I
Thank you, Marie.
Often, you know, I've got real family, you know, mother, father, sister, brother, family, and it's very peaceful being here, you know?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh,
Beautiful. It seems windy because it is.
is it always like this, or is it usually warmer?
It's usually, no, it's not usually warmer. It's still winter. It usually gets up to, they say, 80 degrees, but I haven't gone to run in it. I don't want to do all of that. And then in a couple of hours, I go to my gym.
Are you working out after this?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Excuse me, you know that I work out all the time, even though you don't come with me. I go on my...
No, but I didn't think you go this early in the morning. I just thought you just go whenever you feel like it.
No, I like to go early because after I work out, you know, I get tired. I want to, you know, take a shower again. And then I like to lay down and watch TV. I get on the phone and call friends and family. And some business. I do call business affairs.
Right. Okay.
And, you know, back at the apartment. That's where we live here. That's where he lives here. Thanks to me.
All right. Well, all right, so after this, you're going to go work out.
Yeah.
You have anything else planned for today, or just relax?
I think that's it. You know,
you're taking a break from everything, really.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not a break. I do this all the time.
I'm talking about more so like a break from New York. So.
Yeah, this is a break from New York. New York is fast-paced, which I love.
Yeah.
You know, I love here in Florida as much as I do New York, but they are two very different things and people. But New York is my heart, And this is Florida's a beautiful place, you know. Beautiful, regular, sometimes weird in a good way. Aren't we all weird in a good way?
So, speaking of that, you know, a lot of people have been wondering, like, you know, what you've been up to, and they've been, you know, sending their prayers out and everything. What do you have to say to those people, just like thinking that you're up to whatever it is? Like, what do you have to say to them?
You say prayers and think about it? Really? Well,
Yes, everyone's praying about you.
Thank you.
Make sure that you're back strong.
Excuse me. I am going back stronger, you know.
Okay.
Admittedly so, at 56 years old, there are things that happen to people. I would say things usually start about 40, and they go up from there.
Yeah.
You know, so you gotta eat the right food. I'm not gonna go out to eat. Kevin, I don't want to go out to eat today. I want to order the food, bring it in, make sure that it's already ready, so all I can do is eat it. Okay.
All right, but
I used to cook. When I was a kid, I used to cook, you know, when I was married and we lived, you know, with our son in you know, New Jersey. But now I strictly get food brought in. And it's vegan, it's vegetarian.
Isn't one of your favorite foods already the acai bowl?
Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah.
I do like that. I like regular stuff too, though. But I don't eat a lot of it. And when I do, I think I told you this. I'll take 1 or 2 bites of a real cheeseburger, a real hamburger, a real steak, and then I take 1 or 2 bites and then throw it away. And I'm good. The other food is really good, but it's crazy to think that you get skinny because you eat fake food or that vegetarian, vegan.
Right.
It's not. There are plenty of people who eat that kind of food, and they go through health problems. I mean, everybody's got issues, don't we?
Yeah, it's about taking everything in moderation, right?
Yeah, everything in moderation. I like the height that I am. You know, at these things, a lot of times people start to hunch over.
Right.
Thank you, Heart of
I'm
Inspiration.
taller, so it's very important. You know, I want to be all I can be, and then get back to New York and get on down with the Wendy Williams show.
All right, well, I'm gonna let you continue your walk.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna check in with you later.
Okay. Look, leave me alone. Now you go back and I'll walk back.
All right, see you.
All right, y'all. So what y'all think about that? So yes, and shout out to Popeye because you pointed out the age thing. What's up, Sharrell? The whole 2-year, you know, it seemed like this was 2 years ago because she said the wrong age. And then also a lot of people picked up on the mom part as well too, because they had heard her, you know, my dad, my brother, my sister, my mom. And we all know, unfortunately, in 2020, her mom did pass away, you know, definitely rest in peace. Her mom did pass away. And so that kind of alerted me too, because all like, you know, does she mean this? Like, you know how you say like, you know, my family is from here, or, you know, my family is down here. Well, some people said she was referencing that her, and don't worry, I'm gonna turn on my camera. I know y'all like when y'all see my face. She was referencing her actual like her mom being buried in Miami, not exactly like her mom is physically here in the presence. Her mom is there because she's buried there. That's what a lot of other people had took it as well too. I know there was a statement from a publicist. I had found this somewhere. I forgot where, but a statement from the publicist had said that this was shot Wednesday morning, which is today. Now, I know there's some controversy over the weather, right? Now, according to what it says right now, as of right now, 7:43 where they are, it says that it's 72 degrees and it's about 17% of precipitation. Humidity is about 90. Winds are about 16 miles. Maybe that's why we see the wind and everything blowing. It looked like it's hurricane season right now, but windy. It looked like it's hurricane season right now, and Wendy just out there with the wind blowing and everything like that. We just all like, Wendy, what the hell is going on? But she seemed to be walking and stuff like that, and it seemed like she had her mind together. Now, what was the highs? Let me see. It says the highs were 79 today. And that was oh no, excuse me. No. Highs is 74 today. 74. I apologize. I read that wrong. 74 was the high today. But yeah, her publicist is claiming that this is a recent video. Now, there is a few things, especially about the age. Now, the age I was looking at, because she is 57 years old. She didn't set. Are you saying she didn't say? Well, let's replay it again where she said it. That's a good question. Why didn't she do like a regular interview and not this? But she's also said that it was winter and that usually it is 80 degrees. If it were another month like April or May, will be 80 in February. In Florida, it's like winter out, so it'll be a lot cooler. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, April. Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, well, let's play it one more time then. And hold on. Before we start, damn it. Y'all know I ain't used to the sharing the screen shit. But before we start, what I wanted to say is that everybody's opinion is welcome. Like, this is the whole point of having the show, for us to give difference of opinions and stuff like that. So, half of us might think that this is old. Half of us might think that this is new. That's why we're here, to discuss it. But thank you guys for everybody being here. I'm going to go ahead and play the video one more time. Let's go ahead and listen closely, okay?
Hi, how's your morning going?
It's just after 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm doing okay, Beautiful sky. It's nice being here.
How often do you come out here?
Well, I'm here in Florida, and I come here often. I've got real family. Mother, father, sister, brother, family. And it's very peaceful being here,
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, it's so
Beautiful. You can see it's windy, because it is.
Is it always like this, or is it usually warmer?
It's usually, no, it's not usually warmer, it's still winter. It usually gets up to, they say, 80 degrees, but I haven't gone to run in it. I don't want to do all of that. And then in a couple of hours, I go to my gym.
Are you working out after this?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, interesting.
Excuse me, you know that I work out all the time, even though you don't come with me. I go on my own.
No, but I didn't think you go this early in the morning. I thought you just go whenever you feel like it.
No, I like to go early, because after I work out, I get tired. I want to, take a shower again. And then I like to lay down, watch TV. I get on the phone and call friends and family. And some business. I do call business affairs.
Right, okay.
And, back in the apartment. That's where we live. That's where he lives. Next to me.
All right. Well, all right, so after this, you're going to go work out.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else planned for today, or just relax?
I think that's it.
You're taking a break from everything.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not a break. I do this all the time.
I'm talking about more so like a break from New York. So.
Yeah, this is a break from New York. New York is fast paced, which I love.
Yeah.
I love here in Florida as much as I do New York, but they're two very different things and people. But New York is my heart. This is Florida's a beautiful place, Beautiful, regular. sometimes weird in a good way. Aren't we all weird in a good way?
So speaking of that, a lot of people have been wondering, like, what you've been up to, and they've been, sending their prayers out and everything. What do you have to say to those people, just like thinking that you're up to whatever it is? Like, what do you have to say to them?
You say prayers and think about it? Really? Well, thank you.
Yeah, so everyone's praying about you.
Thank you.
Want to make sure that you're getting back strong.
Excuse me. I am going back stronger.
Okay.
Admittedly, 56 years old. There are things that happen to people. I would say things usually start about 40, and they go up from there.
Yeah.
So you gotta eat the right food. I'm not gonna go out to eat. Kevin, I don't want to go out to eat today. I don't want to order the food, bring it in, make sure that it's already ready. So all I can do is heat it up. Okay.
All right.
I used to cook when I was a kid. I used to cook. When I was married and we lived, with our son in New Jersey. But now I strictly get food brought in, and it's vegan, it's vegetarian.
Isn't one of your favorite foods already the acai bowl?
So I know she recently is
that.
vegan.
Yeah.
I know that.
I like that. I like regular stuff too, though. But I don't eat a lot of it. And when I do, I think I told you this. I'll take 1 or 2 bites of a real cheeseburger, a real hamburger, a real steak, and then I take 1 or 2 bites and then throw it away. And I'm good. The other food is really good, but it's crazy to think that you get skinny because you eat fake food or that vegetarian, vegan.
Right.
It's not. There are plenty of people who eat that kind of food, and they're fat. They go through health problems. Everybody's got issues.
Oh, that's true too,
Everything in moderation, right?
Yeah, everything in moderation. I like the height that I am. At 56, a lot of times people start to hunch over.
Right.
And they become taller. So it's very important. I want to be all I can be, and then get back to New York and get on down with the Wendy Williams show.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you continue walk.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna check in with you later.
Okay. Look, leave me alone. Now you go back and I'll walk back.
All right. See you.
All right, y'all. I have a question. Is this like a legit account? Okay, yeah, the 56. Okay, yeah. See, that is still strange, the whole 56, because you know what age you are. I might be like, oh, I'm 32. I might say I'm 32 because I just recently turned 33. But 2 years, that's different. You know what I mean? Like a 2-year difference. That I have some questions, and I think we all do. I know from a standpoint from a lawyer, because I was talking to someone, and shout out to Stephanie Collins, by the way. I was talking to her, like, what do you think about lawyers, using social media and trying to, talk to people? Oh, her 57. Yes. She's 57 years old. Yeah, so it is a year difference. But her birthday is in July, so she should know. But going back to what I was saying, I always found it kind of weird when lawyers use social media and they speak out on social media and stuff like that. The weird thing is that when you think about using social media, it's kind of like when you have like a lawsuit or a case going on, why would you use social media? Shout out to Stephanie, because she actually gave a different perspective to that. She actually said that, social media can be used as a good tool. Right? Basically what's going on right now is that they're saying like this woman is a loony bin, she's crazy, or, she's incapacitated is the right word. She can't think for herself and stuff like that, and she can't manage her money. Well, with this video, she seems very coherent. You know what I mean? We have to admit, she seems very coherent. She seems like she knows what's going on. She's very self-aware. She's walking, she seems to be in good health. So it is very interesting that, you know, they decided to go ahead and put this video out, but it makes sense why they would put this out, because you have to show like, hey, my client isn't this or that. My client is fine. You know, my client is doing good. She's on her way, working back. She's on the mend, you know. Remember she couldn't stay with him. She stayed with Wanda. Oh, okay. I did not know that. I mess up my age quite a bit. Okay. You know what? We always do 30-second polls and everything, right? However, let me go ahead and ask you guys this. Do you guys think that this video is current or recently? Let's go ahead and do a 30-second countdown. Put a 1 if you think that this is a recent video. Put a 2 in the chat if you think it's an old one. I want to get public perception right now. All right, y'all, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I switched over to my phone, so hopefully y'all can see and hear me. Okay, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4. What's up, Ashes? 2, not sure, but looking like a 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Okay, y'all all think this is old. Okay. Okay, you guys can't hear me. Okay, let me go ahead and take this off. Let me remove the share screen. Okay, there we go. We back, baby, we back. All right. Yeah, it is very strange because, like I said, now Wendy has to prove that she is good, you know, and I'm not saying Wendy is not good, but now this is a part of the whole case and what's going on. And and also, well, hell, let's go ahead and get into it. So as I understand from page 6, the case is now sealed. So now Wells Fargo is able to give information over to tell the courts why they think Wendy needs a guardianship without putting her personal information out there. So now it's sealed, but more than likely somebody gonna spill the tea on it and let us know what's going on. But but yeah, public perception, and this is probably the workings from her lawyers and stuff like that. Hey, let's go ahead and the guardianship has been filed as well. Yes. Let's go ahead, let the people know you're doing good. Let them know that you're doing fine. And, you know, so we can get the public on our side, you know, public interpretation of everything. Because when you think about it, this is going to, the public is on Wendy's side, no matter what. The public is on Wendy's side. Fortunately, we had the situation with Britney Spears where she was put in that conservatorship. And they said at age 27, she's shown signs of dementia. Now, I never heard of anybody age 27 having dementia. So we already looking at this like, wait, the bank. Oh, and you have to think another thing that works on her side. Remember, I asked you guys this. Wells Fargo is not well liked. You know, I don't know if you guys have any ever had any accounts with Wells Fargo. Right. They're definitely on our side. Wells Fargo. They were also in the news for, it was something like they were doing with denying like black customers and stuff like, and you know, this is Black History Month. So definitely that's a nod to how they treat, you know, their black customers and stuff like that. I forgot to get the article, but I'll pull it up after we finish this live. But we all been in some shit with Wells Fargo with our money. I even got a letter a few weeks ago saying like, you know, they owe me $10 and they wanted to know where should they send the check to, or if I want them to put it in, like, I don't have an account with them anymore, but where should I put the check and stuff like that. So we've all had our battles with Wells Fargo before, so that also helps with that opinion too. And you have to remember when Wells Fargo was creating fake accounts and stuff like that in people's names, and the accounts weren't legit, they were just creating accounts. Well, this is another situation like, well, why do they want to control Wendy's money? You know, it's so much to it when you think about the public perception and what they do. Wells Fargo does. People are looking at this like, no, Wells Fargo is shady as hell. We don't care if Wendy might be a little crazy or not. We don't want y'all to have control. And especially if she said her son was supposed to be her power of attorney, you have to think about that too as well. Like, why can't her son be the power of attorney? And I know we kind of said like, oh, you know, he's young. Oh yeah, Wells Fargo is shady. Yep. And I know, you know, people said like, well, he's young, he can't really be the power of attorney. But, you know, say if like your parents pass away and they happen to pass away while you're young, you're still the person to get their money. Doesn't matter what age you are. So at the same token, you know, that's not really excuse either. And I had to think about that as well. Flash conservatorship, what she doesn't need to be on, and Wells Fargo doesn't need to keep her money. Sorry, not on Wells Fargo's side. Right, Alicia, you're right about that. You know, what's up, Queen? Thank you for coming. Yeah, but Wells Fargo, they don't have the best reputation, so that looks bad on their side too. And especially they're trying to file for guardianship. And if this lady does seem like she has her stuff together, and and that video is recent, and she is walking on the beach sounding coherent and everything like that, then why do y'all need to y'all being shady with her money, you know? Definitely. Yes, Wells Fargo is shady. They took money from a nonprofit I used to see, I told y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I talk about Wells Fargo, right? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all had issues with Wells Fargo before. Put a 2 if y'all like Wells Fargo. Let me see what y'all said. Let me give y'all 30 seconds to ponder on that. And it gives me a chance to refill my drink. All right, everybody know what I'm talking about. And shout out to Lisa. Thank you for the Cash App. Also, shout out to Heart of Inspiration. Make sure you guys go follow her. Make sure you guys go ahead and follow Laugh, Gas, and Gossip. And also, Universal Tea with Marie. Thank you guys for the super chats. I appreciate those. But yeah, we all had our issues with Wells Fargo. Not go suck your mother. But yeah, Wells Fargo, we all had issues with them. So we know what Wendy, well, we ain't got money like Wendy, but we know what issues Wells Fargo can bring upon people and their customers, you know. Moving on from that, now there was some controversy yesterday. I didn't speak on this, but with the lawyer, her name is LaShawn, forgot her last name, but her name is LaShawn, and there are some issues with you know, her formerly representing Kevin Hunter, and, you know, and she's representing Wendy in this case. And people are all like, wait, is there a conflict of interest? Like, what's going on? So basically what I got from it is that the LaShawn lady is actually friends with Wendy and Kevin. Like, she's a mutual friend. And so she's just happened to represent him. But like I said, and I know Heart of Inspiration, me and her were talking about this. And I know she said this on camera. Like, I don't think Kevin has anything to do with one of the people trying to get her money and stuff like that. I don't think that is, because her alimony is coming out of these accounts that Wells Fargo has as well, too. Her alimony is coming out these accounts. He's not going to F up his money just to screw over Wendy. He know he got that baby, that new woman, and you know he need his money. LaShawn Thomas, thank you, Sharrell, I appreciate that. LaShawn Thomas, yeah, Kevin is not going to mess up his money just to ruin Wendy. Like, I feel like he could do an expose interview
to ruin Wendy Williams, you know, more of that. I don't think he would mess with her money because that would be messing with him. You know, that's not smart. So I just think that this is a mutual friend, and she's just representing, you know, she's representing Wendy, and they confirmed she did not represent Kevin during the whole the divorce and stuff like that. That was not the person. She did not represent him during the divorce proceedings. It's a whole separate other person. So that's on the straight and narrow. And then I told you guys is that the case is now sealed, so we can't see the proof of why they say Wendy is out her mind and stuff like that. So Tommy, I wanted to go to Tommy. I'm not going to go to the Tommy and the Dear Yvette thing yet. Oh, so you think that's still a conflict of interest? Okay. I already did a whole bunch of 30-second countdown, so I'm not going to do another one. But let me ask you guys real quick. Put a 1 in the chat if you do think that there is a conflict of interest with LaShawn Thomas representing Wendy and had represented Kevin a while ago. Put a 1 if you think there's a conflict of interest. Put a 2 if you think it doesn't matter in this point. That is a very good question, you guys. For me, I was saying that I don't think that I didn't think it was a conflict of interest. I think that this is like a homie or something like that, and she's just happened to help. Listen, Wendy ain't got her millions of dollars. Y'all got to remember, this person, LaShawn Thomas, is probably hooking Wendy up and probably doing this pro bono until Wendy gets all her funds. That's what I'm thinking. So she had to go with like a family friend or something like that. That's what I'm figuring. She had to go with a family friend because she ain't got no money. So she probably was all like, oh, my homegirl LaShawn can help me get my money, and then that way she can pay her. That's what I'm thinking. This is just my opinion. This is my opinion. Shout out to Molly Brown. This is my opinion, but this is what I was thinking. Oh, anytime money is involved, it matters. Oh, okay. If they are from the same firm, it can be. However, it's up to Wendy. Okay. Yeah, because I was just thinking like maybe necessarily it's not a conflict of interest because it doesn't have anything to do with Kevin, but I can see where you guys are coming from, and I respect that. Rich people can send the bill later. Right. Rich people can send the bill later. Yeah, our broke asses, we can't. Definitely, they want their money up front just to even talk to you. It actually is a conflict of interest. The personal, I can read it on here. Personal practice side. Oh, okay. Thank you guys for confirming that. I like that. I think she's coming back around. Yeah, I do feel that Wendy is coming back around. Even if Wendy, even if Wendy is not feeling 100%, I already told you guys she is very prideful. She ain't gonna let Sherri Shepherd take over that show. I don't think she's going to let Sherri Shepherd take over that show. I think if anything, Wendy is going to come back with an IV hooked up to her arm before she let anybody take over that show. She's very prideful, you know. Call in, Wendy. We'll drop the link for Wendy. Don't worry. If Wendy watching right now, we'll drop the link for her. No, AT, those are the ones who would get your money. Ooh, okay. You might have a point with that. Priscilla said it is, but she can probably do it. I've represented several people at once before that were against each other. She might be very impartial. Oh, okay. So Priscilla, you have experience in that. Okay. Wendy needs your chat for legal. I know she does need my chat, huh? See, y'all know more than I do about the legal process. That means y'all been suing a lot of people, huh? Oh, she does make a comeback. Yeah, I hope she does too. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with Sherri Shepherd, but I believe if Sherri is going to get her own show, I believe that they should get like Sherri her own, like a deal maybe from the same production company or something, but she should have her own. I don't think she should be given the Wendy Williams show because I feel that first, Wendy has her own thing. If it's going to be Wendy, then just cancel the whole. If it's not going to be Wendy, just cancel the whole thing and just start over. But she should have her own thing. You know what I mean? Sherri Shepherd is is in her own right a celebrity, a talent. She can have her own thing rather than taking over somebody else's show. It's not the late night show. Usually the late night shows, somebody takes over. It's not that situation. Rich people usually have a lawyer already on payroll in case something happens. Oh, that's true too. Well, with that question, Anne, how come she didn't go with one of her lawyers already? Why did she go with somebody? Why did she go with this LaShawn woman? That is very interesting that she did that instead of one on her. You know what, Anne? Yo, shout out to Anne because she has me thinking. And I was going to get to this too. And I've said this before. I think there is an internal battle going on with the producer, executives, network, and Wendy. I think there's a battle, and let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I think there's an internal battle with the producers, executives. Who else did I say? Her business partners and all that. I think there's an internal battle going there. We don't know about it, but there's some kind of battle going there because why wouldn't she just use a lawyer that she already has on retainer? You know what I mean? I'm glad, and that's why I like y'all, giving your perspectives and stuff like that. It is very strange that she didn't go with someone that she already had on retainer and she went with this LaShawn lady, Okay. Okay, AK thinks something different. Okay, you don't think it's strange. Okay, yeah, I definitely think there is some kind of internal battle going there. Whether it's as serious as we think it is, there is some kind of internal battle going on there because there's some. Remember when Wendy was first out, they would update us on her status and stuff like that. Now it seems like they barely mention Wendy. And I don't know if that's like a PR stunt that they're doing where they barely mention Wendy. But remember in the beginning, they would give updates. They said she had Coviana. Now she just needs rest. She's trying to get better. She's on the mend. Like they would update her all the time. Right. Exactly. Like they would update us on Wendy all the time. And I have to be honest, I don't watch the Wendy Williams show. So I can't say like I look at it every day and know that they update us. But, they were at least putting out statements and this and that and that and this. But we don't see anything anymore. You know what I mean? We don't see anything. Mandy said the network should just go. Oh, let me read on here. Should just go ahead and cancel the show. If Wendy doesn't return, it's tacky to just switch her from her own brand. Right. I think her entire camp is messed up, especially with them leaking info. Right. Can we talk about the leaks? People in production saying that she's incoherent. She can barely do this. She comes to the show and she's just off her rocker and stuff like that. Someone is leaking information in the camp. I definitely think that something, what's the saying? Something spoiling the milk or something rotten in the milk. Come on, I know some of my old timers know that saying. But shout out to everybody rocking that hospital picture right now. But yeah, there's something going on. If she's mentally and health wise, she may just be making poor decisions. Oh, so do you think that she should be on the conservatorship then? Laugh, gas, and gossip. That's a good question. Oh, okay. So I wanted to not clean. That's what it is. Rosalind said a fly in the buttermilk. Okay, I think there's a few different ones. Okay. And what's up, Unapologetically Curious? I forgot to shout you out. Shout out to Mina. Shout out to Vegas Girl. Shout out to all my moderators. Y'all do some dope work for me, and I appreciate that. Tommy. So, Tommy, he's been out speaking, giving, doing public appearances and stuff like that, all that good stuff, right? So, originally we was kind of like, now, Tommy, are you telling the truth or are you just out there trying to defend your sister? Now, most people will say like, nah, he just trying to defend his sister. But I do think that there is some truth. I do think that Wendy is getting better. I do think that she's on the mend. It's one of those situations where I know what Tommy was trying to do. Tommy was trying to get ahead of the story, but because there's so much going on, it was like, Tommy, you should have just sat this one out, brother man. Brother man, just sit this one out. Do not do no more statements. Do not do nothing. Just sit down. Just sit down, my friend. Like, do not do any more statements. Let Wendy handle it, because people, the perception is that, you know, something's going on, and so people are just going to assume that you're lying. But you know, they released those photos on the Shade Room, you know, after the Super Bowl and stuff like that. And I was thinking, like, who took those pictures? Do y'all think Tommy took those pictures and sent them to the Shade Room? Because how just randomly we blaming you, Tommy. Tommy, you done took them pictures and sent them to the Shade Room, because how the hell did the Shade Room get pictures of Wendy Williams? And remember, you got to remember something too. Remember when Wendy Williams had walked out the facility or whatever, right? When she was walking out, Shade Room was the first one to get that video of Wendy Williams walking out the facility or whatever. And when she didn't have no shoes on, she had her robe on and stuff like that, and she waved to the people or whatever. Remember, Shade Room was the first one to get that. So who do they know in the Shade Room that? So I think Tommy is leaking videos. He's leaking the photos of Wendy to the Shade Room, because how the Shade Room is the one that gets everything first now. They get it before TMZ. I'm telling you, Tom. And that's allegedly, people. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. But somebody leaking it. But it's just a joke, though. 70%. Hey, so 70% he meant well, and then the other 30 was promo. You never know. Crazy Tommy, yes. I love y'all. Y'all my people. Oh, make sure you guys hit the like button as well, too. We can't forget about that. Thank you for hitting the like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff as well, too. All right. So let's go ahead and get on to the petty YouTube stuff real quick. And then I'm going to drop the link after that, just in case anybody has anything to say. Okay, so Tommy versus Dear Yvette and Sparkle. Okay, here we go. So Tommy was originally, why don't I have a picture? Hold on, y'all. Let me play a quick commercial for y'all. I'm rude.
Remix. Come on. I know you're not an avatar, but baby girl, you ugly, damn. I know you're not an avatar, but baby girl, you scaring me, Kiana. Yeah. Bust a Kiana, yeah. Baby girl, you're kinda ugly, yeah. Baby girl, you're related to Freddie, yeah. Baby girl, you give me nightmares.
Tommy, you a YouTuber, so you a public figure, so we got to talk about you too, Tommy. We got to talk about you, and we got to talk about what's going on. Okay, so as you see over there, we're going to look over to the right, y'all, to the right. So you see Tommy on top, and then at the bottom, you see Sparkle. Now, you probably are like, what the hell is a Sparkle? So Sparkle is at the bottom left next to Dear Yvette. So Sparkle was originally on Tommy's panel and would be there, you know, talking and stuff like that and doing whatever commentary they do, right? So here's the problem. Sparkle be around here talking about like, oh, I slept with Kevin Hunter, allegedly, let me say that. I slept with Kevin Hunter. I've been doing this and that. I know Kevin, I know Wendy, talking all this shit. So I found it weird that Tommy had Sparkle on the channel. Well, y'all, they had a falling out Tommy had a falling out with Sparkle and Dear Yvette. Tommy ended up getting rid of Sparkle, and then Sparkle linked up with Dear Yvette, and yes, slept Sparkle. That ugly Jiminy Cricket looking mofo said that he slept with Kevin Hunter. Yes, that the one next to Dear Yvette, right there. The one that said I look like a box of macaroni. Yo, I'm gonna give Sparkle credit for that. I'm gonna give Sparkle credit for that one. Hold on. Listen. I ain't ashamed of my body. Hey, somebody like it. According to my DMs, people like my box-shaped macaroni ass. Hold on. Because it's been a minute since I got to pop my shit. Hold on. Now, you say I look like a box of macaroni, but you look like Jiminy Cricket. Now, how you gonna talk about my box-shaped body, but you look like Jiminy Cricket? You look like Jiminy Cricket. I'd rather look like a box of macaroni than Jiminy Cricket. And I know your breath stank too. I know you got halitosis and everything else, and you need to brush your motherfucking teeth, bitch. But anyway, going back to what I was saying. So they had a falling out. So they had a falling out and everything like that. And so, so some of you guys don't know. So Judge Velvet is inspired by Judge Evie. This is like Dear Yvette's alter ego or whatever, right? So they were on a show and they were like talking shit about Tommy and shit like that. Well, I guess Tommy ain't playing no games. And so he might be out there seeking a lawsuit because Sparkle and Dear Yvette was on their channel, right? And they was like, oh yeah, Tommy, he said he gonna sue us. He gonna do this. He gonna do that. Da da da. We ain't scared of Tommy. And they was just talking shit. So I was like, damn. So I guess the war is on. Like, this is very interesting. I definitely think that Tommy, Tommy wants to be a YouTuber. Every YouTuber knows that a little beef helps you. Beef does help you. I know a lot of people say, I don't like the beef, but they always be here for the beef and shit. But I'm telling you, Tommy, you need to run with this. This is how you get your numbers up. This is how you get your subscribers up. You drag these mofos for filth, Tommy. You let them know, hey, Tommy, you a little cuckoo crazy. Let them know how crazy you can get. Tommy, you a little cuckoo crazy. Let them know how crazy you can get. Let them know you ain't playing games because you crazy. Tommy got them eyes and shit like that. So he just gotta look like this and start yelling and screaming in the camera. I'm telling you, he will raise his stock by acting crazy and ridiculous. This is how you use YouTube to your advantage. You get you a little beef and you just run with it, Tommy. You just run with it. Oh yeah. Let's be clear. It's funny. Yeah, she was talking shit too. But yeah, so the whole thing with Dear Yvette and Sparkle, I think what it is that they're two people, when you tell them that you don't want to mess with them or you don't want to funk with them no more, they get mad. And so when they get mad, they will go off on you, create videos about you. And so now they teamed up when Sparkle was just on Tommy channel and shit like that. The whole relationship was just weird. I'm happy Tommy separated himself from it, but Tommy, use this shit to your advantage. I'm telling you, use this shit to your advantage. It was over a lot of the lies and stuff like that Sparkle was saying. Oh, I guess I should have reiterated that. It was over the lies that Sparkle would say and stuff like that. And, it just seemed very clout chaser-ish. And, you'll see Sparkle from time to time on different people's channel popping up, just talking shit and stuff like that. And it's weird. And Tommy is such a guy, like, no matter what you think about Tommy, like, he's not about like that beef and like going after people and stuff like that. He's not like that at all. So it was weird that he was associating his brand with that person. And then, Dear Yvette she just, let's be clear, she be with the fuck shit, and yes, the fuck shit did come from her. Yes, that did. I gotta do like a comparison of the stuff that I say during the Judge Velvet skit, and then do like a comparison of what she said so people can get the joke, because some people think I want to be Medea, and that's not what it is at all. who the name named her Sparkle. It's more like Crinkle Crackle, not definitely not Sparkle. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to play a commercial, and then we're gonna drop the link, and then y'all get to sound off and comment. We'll kind of keep it short. I'm almost at an hour, so we'll kind of keep it short. A couple of minutes, say what you got to say, and then we'll be right back, y'all. What commercial do y'all want to? Hey, y'all want to see my ribs?
Hey, 82, how are you?
I'm doing good. I just got home, but I just got finished cooking. You know what I cooked?
What you cook?
I cooked ribs. Can I show you my ribs?
Please show the ribs.
Let me show you my ribs real quick. Can you see my ribs? Y'all see my ribs? Y'all see my ribs? Oh no, my camera.
Oh, this motherfucker right here gotta be stopped.
What's up, aunties, boogie woogies, and sugar woogers? How y'all doing today, auntie boogie woogies and sugar doogie crack crack? That the AT2, he said my name again. Judge Velvet is gonna get that AT2. We see you, AT. I got you, AT2. My auntie babies, sugar woogie cookie doc whack. We gonna get you. We gonna get you, AT2. We gonna get you. Judge Velvet, we ain't with the fuck shit. Hallelujah.
Oh, what's up, everybody? We are back. Oh, we got a special guest today. Hold on. Let me go ahead and add my special guest. Did I do it? Hold on. There we go. What's up, Sharrell?
Hey, AT2. Now, this is crazy because somebody was trying to text me about this Tommy in Sparkle and Yvette. Do you remember what they were saying? Like what?
So Sparkle would be on Tommy's channel and stuff like that, right? And then
Sparkle a woman or
Sparkle references himself as he. So the pronouns is he. Yeah.
Okay.
And so I guess it's just to dress up and stuff like that because I did check in the other
Is it a joke? He's dressing up for a joke or is he trans?
As a joke.
Okay.
Because at first I thought it was the other way around, but it's just a joke because even Yvette said he. So I was like, okay, it's he. Okay. But anyway, going to the situation, like, Yvette pops up in every chat that I'm in and stuff like that. And, I would pop in Tommy's chat and stuff like that. So then, here come Yvette and she trying to collaborate and hook up. And then like, it's kind of like also Tommy, he wanted to collaborate with me and stuff like that. But it's like one of those things like you have to ponder and like think about because it's all like, you don't want to be associated with everybody else that somebody else is associated with. And, you just have to make sure. So, I was being cautious. And then all of a sudden they had a falling out because the stuff that Sparkle was saying and all that stuff. And it was just the whole sleeping with Kevin Hunter allegedly and all this other stuff and like, oh yeah, Wendy knows me and da 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 da. And it was just kind of crazy like how somebody was even associated with that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Great. Was he clout chasing? I don't mean to be mean.
No, it was definitely some clout chasing going on. Yeah, definitely clout chasing.
Wow. So someone tried to email me the story. I didn't know what the hell they was talking about. And I was like, who is Sparkle? Like, what in the world? And I guess they were like, they used your video. And I'm like, what are they talking about? I didn't know what they were talking about.
Oh, I didn't know that they used your video. Hey, it could be.
They used your video. What is Dear Yvette's problem? Like, girl, just be a regular YouTuber. Why is she trying to start trouble? I don't get it.
I don't know. And you know what the thing is like, I thought after, the apology and everything was good. And then, that Jiminy Cricket looking Sparkle motherfucker had said that I look like a box of macaroni. And I was like, you look like you ain't ate a hot meal in 30 Sundays. Like, how the hell you gonna talk about me looking like a box of macaroni?
I was wondering, who are you talking about? Do I know this? Who's that? Who's that?
Sparkle. Sparkle said I look like a box of macaroni. And so I said, you look like you ain't ate in 30 Sundays.
Do you know him?
So Sparkle used to pop up on my show, like, you know how you drop the link and a caller calls in?
Right.
Like back in the day when I first started, Sparkle used to always click the link and say that's crazy stuff. And that's how I knew about the whole sleeping with Calvin Hunter, allegedly, and all that stuff from what he used to say all the time on my show. And so then, like, you know, you fast forward to when
said that on your show?
Yes, I promise you. I gotta look at some old videos and put together like a clip show. Yes.
Why is he saying this? What?
Here's my thing. I think if Kevin Hunter did want, Kevin Hunter wanted to have an experience, I think Kevin Hunter would pick better. That's what I'd say.
I'm not. No. I just not a chance in hell. I'm just saying, like. Kevin Hunter has money. He's got clout. I don't see it. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I just don't see it. Yeah, so this shit has been like crazy. And so I've seen over the weekend that they were saying that Tommy was probably pursuing some legal action against them. And I was like, well, shit.
Okay, there you go, dear Yvette. You've got yourself a nice lawsuit. That is so dumb. What is wrong with people? You have to watch what you say. He said it on his channel. He said it on other people's channel. I just don't believe it.
Right. I don't believe it. No. And, you know, and my thing was just all like, damn, like how you get like associated with this kind of person, like how you even get associated with that. And, you know, I get it. When you on YouTube, you kind of just all like, well, let me just add somebody crazy to the mix just so that, you know,
not that crazy. No, and saying that crazy stuff, that's still Tommy's nephew's father. So you can't be going around saying stuff like that. He needs to sue because that's crazy. And dear Yvette, she's just a troublemaker. She's always in the middle of something. Have you noticed that?
Right. And you know what? I didn't even think about it that way, but that is his nephew's father.
Yeah.
Like you saying.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, thank God Tommy woke up, smelled the coffee. I know it took him a minute, but finally he woke up and smelled it because like that was just going to be a bad situation. And as I did hear, I don't think this is exclusive, but as I did hear, you know, he is talking to his sister again. They are working on their relationship. So that's a good sign. And I think by having Sparkle on there, even though I don't think Wendy really cares about you two, having Sparkle, it's just a bad look all around.
That's not a good look. That's his family that Sparkle's talking about. Tommy needs to handle that. And why is dear Yvette always in some shit? Have you noticed that? She's always in some shit.
She just randomly pops up, you know, just like she did to you. Just randomly popped.
I was like, do you remember me going, who are you? Who are you?
Yeah, you were like, who are you? You were like, do you know her?
Who are you? Like, didn't you tell me she was a cop or something like this?
Yeah.
You have a real job and you're playing around on the internet? I don't know. That's crazy. She's going to get herself a lawsuit and get fired.
Right. Crazy. She better be careful and slow down with Sparkle. And like I said, in the video that we were on, I called her out and was like, you had Sparkle on there calling me macaroni box shape. And we were supposed to be cool and let everything go. Like, you can't have somebody on your show disrespecting me. Like, that's not
supposed to hurt your feelings.
No, it doesn't hurt my feelings. It's actually funny. That's why I got the macaroni. Listen, the whole fat thing doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't bother me.
He's got to come with something different. That's ridiculous. He better shut up while he has a chance because you don't want to piss off the wrong people. Sounds like that's
right. And like, especially with that raggedy ass, tired ass wig. Like, how can you talk about me? My wig looked better than that. Hold on. Where the hell my Judge Velvet wig at? Hold on.
I'm glad you explained the Judge Velvet thing. I didn't understand what the hell you were doing.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand the whole Judge Velvet thing. Like, they think like it was just a random character. No, it's a parody of Yvette. Hold on. Let me put it on. Yeah. My shit look way better than motherfucking Sparkle. Like, look,
Oh my
mine even
God.
got body, it got waves to it and everything. It's curly.
You're looking
and
pretty
everything.
fabulous there, AT2. So what,
Yeah.
she does a like an alter ego called what?
Yeah, Judge Evie. So it's a separate channel too. It's called the Judge Evie Show or something like that.
Stop.
Yeah,
You're
I
joking.
promise you. And she
Stop.
bring like different YouTubers up on the docket and stuff like that, and like discuss them.
What? Oh my! I gotta stay out these YouTube streets.
Right.
I don't know all this stuff. I'm gonna stay out.
It's dangerous.
Like, but I'm glad you did this today because somebody really sent me an email and I was kind of lost. Like, what are these? I don't understand what's going on. Thank you, AT2. You keep me updated in these streets. What do you call them? Streets?
The YouTube streets.
Good video today. I think that's an old video of Wendy. I'm not trying to be Debbie the Downer. I don't know. I just need more. I need her to do an interview. I'm pulling for you.
I need
Wendy.
her to do an interview.
Hey,
we can do a co-ed interview together. Wendy, call in, Wendy.
Yeah. We need you to do an interview. If not, I'm not. Yeah.
Right. I need her to do some kind of interview or something like that so we know it's real. No smoking mirrors, no nothing, you know?
Because doesn't it sound like they're trying to push her into a conservatorship?
That's what it sounds. I mean, that's what it is. They call it a guardianship, but it's the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
And the account was weird. Like the account that I seen it on was called The Real Wendy Williams Online. And it's kind of like it was just a random account, and there's only 2 videos, and these are the 2 videos. You know what I mean? It seems
like the video first came out on the Sun. They showed it on the Sun. So
right.
Sounds like this is terrible. I shouldn't say this.
Say it.
Somebody fed the Sun the video. So when you're in the business, they make up phony accounts, right? And then they send the information to the blog, so you can't trace it back to where they got the information from. It sounds like an inside job. That's why I'm saying that video just doesn't seem real to me. They do it all the time. Producers do it all the time. They'll create a phony Instagram account. They'll spread out some information and then they'll feed it to the blogs. By them 2 being tied together, that the Sun is the first people that came out with it, and then this fake Instagram account.
Yeah.
Inside job.
Yeah, it's just weird, you know. And again, we hope Wendy is okay. We definitely hope Wendy okay, just in case she is watching. We hope that she is okay. Like, we're not saying we don't want her to be good or anything like that. It's just that we just want a clear interview.
Yeah, we love Wendy. She's the queen. But this, I don't know. We're gonna keep our eye on the situation. Thanks for letting me up, AT.
Yeah, no problem. You have a good one. Thank you for coming by.
Okay, bye.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I was like, oh no, I exited out. Okay, here we go. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like button, all that good stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link one more time, just in case anybody else wants to come up and say anything. But overall, you know, we hope that or if we want Wendy to call in, Wendy, if you're watching, please call in, Wendy. Overall, I do want to say that I do feel that Wendy can possibly be on the men. I don't think that she's like, out her mind in that sort of sense. You know, is she 100%? No, but like I said, she ain't gonna let that show go. She is not going to let that show go. She is going to hold on tight to that show, and so she gonna fake it until she make it. I told you she gonna be in a hospital bed doing the show. She don't care. She is going to stick with that show. She is not going to let that show go. So I definitely think Wendy is going to come back hell or high water. You know, Kylie was accused of leaking old videos to throw pregnancy rumors off. Ooh. Yeah, it happens a lot. And I'm happy. And shout out to Sharrell. I'm happy that she explained that too. Like, there are stuff that producers, I was thinking remember earlier I was saying it was the lawyers. But yeah, the producers can throw stuff off, create fake accounts, and so it won't be traced back to a certain person. So, you know, it's a lot of smoke and mirrors. We just want to sit down, interview with Wendy, her telling her story, telling us what's going on. I think in a way, this is going to sound weird when I say this, I feel like in a way this whole lawsuit with Wells Fargo, this whole Wells Fargo situation was a blessing in disguise because it forced Wendy to come out of her cocoon or, her cave where she was hiding at to publicly say something. And I know people are like, well, you can't force somebody. They have to have their own time in. But when you're a public figure, it's very important that you control the narrative, yes, you are a human being, but when you're a public figure, you have to control the narrative. It's just like me when some shit was going down a couple of days ago, and I was like, yo, like, what's going on? And I had to control the narrative because I was like, all right, I got to say something. Originally, I was like, nah, it's whatever. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. I was like, ain't nobody believe that shit. And then I was like, wait, hold on. Now I got to come out and say something because too many people was asking me about it. You have to control the narrative. And I'm on a small scale. I'm on the Z list. I'm not a D list celebrity, nothing. I'm more like I'll give myself at least like a V list or something like that. I'm on the V list, but that might be something else. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for checking out the show. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you to everybody who super chatted, cashed app, all that good stuff. This show is not possible without you guys. I love every single one of y'all. Deuces, y'all. We out. And then every time I try to play the intro, it never plays. I swear.